Hey everybody, welcome back. We got another video here. I found this in the garbage as I was going on a walk, social distancing. So today we are going to see what we have inside here. I did peek open just to make sure that there was something in here. When I was walking with my family, I saw this. It's basically a chainsaw case, and I was like going to my family, oh, I hope there's something in there because it'll give me something to do. And let's take a look. So inside, we do have a chainsaw. I have no idea if this chainsaw works. I have no idea if everything is here or not. So this is what we got, the chainsaw. We got a bunch of parts in here. We got the bar there. And if we look inside even more, other stuff. We got this. Not sure what that is for. I'm not familiar with this chainsaw. We got the cover, and we got a chain filled with oil, with bar oil. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if we can get this thing started. I don't need any of this stuff to get started, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm gonna put together first, make sure we have everything. I got some directions, so I'm gonna bring the camera over here. All right, so what we have here, it's just chainsaw. So this is gonna hold the bar on. Bar is gonna go over here, something like that. I'm not worried about the chain right now. This looks like it's gonna go over like that. And then this holds it all together. So it looks like someone had this apart at some point. Like I said, I don't know what's never used this type of chainsaw before. Okay. So now that's a chainsaw pretty much together, just like that. All right. So what do we need? Let's take a look at it. What else we got here? So on, stop. There's the choke to get more fuel in. Looks like this is probably, oh, it's not here good. That's where the fuel goes in, that's the primer. Let's get something to open that up. This thing's a mess. All right, so we can just go like that. Okay, and it looks bone dry. This is for the cap. So the cap and nothing falls out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get some gas, and we'll try firing it up. We'll see what the deal is with it. Being it was in the garbage, I have zero hope, but maybe we'll get it to work or not. All right, I'll be back in a moment. All right, I'm back here. So let's just take a look at what we got here. This is the Craftsman 18-inch 42cc sim pull for smooth and easy starts. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Fuel goes in there. Usually, this is going to be a little two-stroke motor in this, and usually takes an oil and gas mixture so that the piston gets some lubrication, or the rings on the piston get some lubrication as it goes up. The primer right there will push fuel into the carburetor for that sim pull easy start, which if I'm finding it in the garbage, I would imagine is not going to happen. So let's get it filled up. Take a look. Cap back on. All right, let's see if this thing starts. Let's see what it says here. So we have prime 6 times, full choke, pull 5 times, half choke, pull. Okay, let's see what happens. So, primer button Does not seem to be working. Oh, it is working. Okay, so the primer button's pulling fuel in. Sometimes these primer bulbs go bad, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, but it's filled with fuel and pulling some. All right, full choke, pull 5 times. Ooh, then we go half choke, pull. Kind of runs, doesn't idle. We could work on that though. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get this all together maybe and see if there's another issue with it because they did have the chain off. All right, let's get it back apart. There we go, back on the bench. Let's get the chain on there. So it looks like this, goes like that. Ooh, there's a little spider in there, a little spider critter. That's okay. Let's do it like this. Looks like everything where the chain rides looks fine. This looks okay. So we'll just make my life easier here. Go like that. All right, so let's see. There's the chain. This is always pain. Just trying to get that. There we go. Because this chain goes on like so. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's kind of on there. Might be something up with this bar. I have another bar floating around actually. Not for this, of course, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's go like that. Back on. Lift. Okay, so what we're going to do is adjust it out. Pretty neat. Now, let's see. This is all pretty messed up. Here, let's get I have a feeling that because they could not get it to idle, that's why they tossed it out. So let's take a look at something here. Just gonna tighten this up because it looks like the chain worked in. Chain's probably shot, bar's probably shot as well. It's definitely moving a lot nicer. Probably needed to be really cleaned up. Good. Let's give it another shot here. Yeah, it's running good. Okay. I'm going to bring you back over here. I'm going to take a look at what else we got. So if we take a look right over here, we're going to see this low and high T. I'm imagining it's for throttle. So we got low and high. So probably like a low idle and some sort of high to make it run. So I imagine if we adjust those, we'll probably be good to go. So we'll see what happens. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sometimes with a lot of these, just, well, things get gummed up. Let's see. Nope. Wrong size. Let's get something smaller. We may end up taking the top cover off here to gain access to see what's inside. So there we go. Now we can actually see inside. Alright, so we have our air cleaner. Looks a little dirty, not too bad though. Alright, so it looks alright. On, off, choke, and it looks like there are security bits or a special tool that's needed to do the carburetor. So we can actually just adjust the carburetor. The only thing that we can adjust is the idle. So we'll adjust the idle. I'm going to start it. What I've done with these before is not having the special tool. Usually I'll go in and I'll use a Dremel tool. I'll cut a little slit into it so then I could use a standard screwdriver for it. So let's give this one a shot. All right, so adjusting the throttle didn't do anything. So we're going to go ahead in to the carburetor. So I basically removed the little air filter here. Came off. I'm going to pull this to get access to the carburetor. It's probably going to pull off this unit. And then I'm going to go in with a Dremel and we'll see what happens. We'll fix it from there. Okay. And here, this is what I was talking about. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I can get nice and close. So if we look, let's see. And yes, there we go. So if we look right there, those are the low and high idle adjustments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Dremel the ends of them off, put a slot into them so then I can actually go in with a regular standard screwdriver. There we go. So now, if we look, and we go in here, let's see. Now I can adjust my low and high idle, just like that. So I'm going to get the cover back on. So my initial adjustment, let's see, on the cover, the low was to the left one. So if I adjust out, should let more fuel in probably. So So I'm gonna go a half turn and give it a shot. Let's see if it starts. Let's go a little bit more. It's a full turn. So that's it. I'm gonna button this thing back up. We'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll try it on a branch or something like that. But it looks like my garbage Craftsman chainsaw is now working. Someone took it apart, had no clue what to do, and I think I might have something to play with or sell on Craigslist. Let's see, let's get this. Okay, one more time. Let's see if it starts. Garbage can Craftsman works. Chain's dull. Made these a little adjustment, but that's it. Have a great day. Bye.